Rachel here. Welcome, everyone. It's Rachel here, and I am here today with Jill Stein, and we are here for a special segment of the Divine Impact Show with Rachel Cooley because Jill, who I'll be interviewing today, makes an incredible divine impact in the world in her beautiful, unique ways, which she'll be sharing with us about today. Welcome, Jill.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Jill. I'm so happy to be here with you, love. It's so great. Yay. So let's jump in, Jill. Let's jump in with a couple questions for you. First off, we would love to start off by hearing about how you became a spiritual practitioner. Let's hear about that.
Well, I had an event in my life, which I think is the same thing that happens to a lot of people. They have a spiritual awakening because of something that happens in their life. And for me, it was the loss of my father. And I was very, very lost. And I went into a bookstore and I went to the spiritual section and I just asked for help. And a little book lit up on the shelf. It was Hands That Heal. And I read it and I learned that I could do hands-on healing. And so I started doing that, and I was practicing that, just animals, friends, and family. And I didn't ever, I had a career. I never even thought of doing it as a career. And then I became a hospice volunteer, and that really spoke to me. And so I was training to be a death doula, and I was going through my psychic development classes, and my teacher said prenatal medium. And when she said that, everything inside of me just started tingling. And I had a vision of me doing that kind of work in another life. And so I switched from the death portal to the birth portal, and I started doing prenatal mediumship work. And it has led down so many amazing paths. I really thought at first that I would be working with people that were expecting. And it turns out I also do really more of my work even with people that are on a fertility journey and wanting to conceive. And I do a lot of healing work too on families that have had miscarriages. So that's my story around prenatal mediumship. And I'm also a dragon master, and I work with dragons. And so that's in my practice as well. And that all happened when I met my dragon back in 2018.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so that's how it all began. And it just kind of led me down this amazing path of helping people through channeling is really what I do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I happen to know that part of your path led you down the path of the angels with me by chance.
That is so true. After we met, obviously I was drawn to you, and we became friends. And then it was because of you that I met my guardian angels, because you were having a Meet Your Guardian Angels class, and I drove all the way there to get there and go to that. And you introduced me to my angels that night. So I couldn't get enough. And I went through your angel certification course, which was beautiful. And then it just continued to help me in my practice. Just all you taught me about the angels and how I call in the angels to help me in my life on a daily basis. It's changed my life. So it's just been so amazing.
That's so awesome, Jill. Thank you for sharing that as part of your story. And so
it is a big part of my story. Yeah.
It's incredible. And it's just so amazing also because within all these amazing ways that you do, that you are, the way you practice your spirituality, the way that you support those pregnant couples and those couples that are healing from miscarriage and those that are wanting to connect with the soul of their baby, in all categories, whether they're expecting or wanting to get pregnant. All of these incredible ways, Jill, you bring your amazing divine impacts. And it's so beautiful to see and witness and to see your evolution ever since we met in 2018. I love it.
I feel like a different person. I feel like a phoenix. That person from back there is just, oh my gosh, from all those years ago, is just so different. And yeah.
Such
we do that. We grow and we change, and we become people that we love even more.
Exactly. So true. So true. And also part of your amazing evolution over time, in addition to all that you're doing spiritually, right, is that you're also a business coach, Jill. You're a business coach.
I am.
Please share with us what that is all about.
Yeah, so that too has been a path, the broken road, right, that leads us to where we are now. And I really was a business coach long before I knew I was a business coach. I
Yeah.
was in the wedding and event industry, and I had a wedding fair where all the photographers and bakers and caterers and everybody would come and have a booth at my wedding fair. And I would teach classes before the show to teach them all how to be successful when they were
Yes.
at a trade show like that. And then I would, walk around and I would coach them. So when I kind of the coaching industry was introduced to me, it was just kind of a natural evolution of me to say, oh, I can coach people in the wedding and event industry. And so I started doing that and had a lot of success. I was really able to help people thrive in their businesses. And I wrote a book about being in that industry and wrote and published a book. And then I kind of graduated from that kind of narrowed down niche to coaching women. And I've been a women's business coach now for years. I've helped hundreds of women grow their businesses. And right now it's part of that natural evolution for me to have my own program where I'm coaching spiritual practitioners. So I am calling in shamans and
Astrologers.
astrologists and Reiki practitioners and healers and sound healers and all the amazing people that offer this type of service. Because I think so often in our industry is one that they don't often seek that business side of things, that coaching. How do I actually grow my business? They struggle for years before they actually try to get the help that they need. And it's a challenge for people in our industry, I think, to balance their spiritual selves and their business selves. And so it's my goal to really help them marry that.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
amazing, Jill. And you're so brilliant at doing it too, which is
Mm.
incredible. And it's another way that you really create your amazing, unique, divine impact, which is really beautiful. And to see the ripple effect, I mean, going out with all the amazing women that you empower with your coaching, and now you're tailing it in or diving it in, dialing it in even more specifically to spiritual women practitioners, right?
Not women though.
Okay.
Men and
So share
women.
that with us. Men
Definitely not
too.
just for women, men and women. And there's I have a bigger reason for doing this. And it's that my big why is to help normalize energetic medicine. And
Yeah.
I want it to be just as natural for somebody to seek an angel practitioner or a Reiki healer or a medium as it is to say, oh, I need to go to the dentist. And in
Oh, I
order for
love
us to
it. I
do
love it.
that, we're going to need more people bringing forward their gifts. And I know the people are out there. I know that there are people out there that know they have the ability and they just are afraid or they don't know how to bring it forward and make a business out of it, whether it's a part-time business or a full-time business. They just need that guidance to actually make it happen. And that can be me. So you're
Yes.
right about the ripple effect. I'm not going to teach somebody how to be a Reiki master. I'm not going to teach somebody how to be a shaman. Somebody else is going to do that. And that's going to come from their inner wisdom. What I'm going to teach them how to do is how to navigate being a spiritual entrepreneur and growing a business that they can fall in love with.
Oh, I love it. Yes. Having a
Yeah.
business we can fall in love with. Yeah.
Yes.
Jill is so good. Just to note, we want to say hello to Christabel. She's joining us live. She's saying, Jill, exclamation point, radiant. Mwah. Christabel and Maui, we see you, sister. Amazing. So, Jill, this is incredible what all you're sharing with us. And can you please share with us next, what are the challenges that you're seeing that a lot of spiritual practitioners are having and you're bringing in your beautiful medicine for?
Along the way of going from having this as an idea, I'm being tapped on the shoulder with this thing that I can do. And it's so funny. I rarely call it a gift because I really believe that anybody can channel. But if you feel a calling or you're starting to feel your channel really strongly, to me, that is the universe tapping you on the shoulder saying, hey, we need you to bring this gift to the world. You're the one we pick. And if you're feeling that, one of the biggest first challenges that happens with people is coming out of the woo-woo closet can be a really big challenge, especially for people that raised in a very strict household where the spiritual realm wasn't talked about a lot, or they might have a lot of friends that don't really understand what they're starting to do, and just that fear of becoming visible and the fear of judgment. That is kind of the first thing that people really go through on this type of journey of deciding to do this kind of work.
Yes.
And then after that, I was talking about balancing the spiritual me with the business owner me. People think, oh my gosh, that's such a separate thing. Or they think, well, if I'm going to do this kind of work, the universe should just send me my clients because I'm doing God's work. I'm doing, I just shouldn't have to market myself, but it doesn't really work that way. So we have to have that business side of us too. And it can be authentic and it can be wonderful and yummy and fun. And so that's a big challenge too, is for people to, how do I balance those two things? And then I think loneliness. I think that it can be it's so intense working with the people that come to us as spiritual practitioners, and the things they come to us with, it can be very heavy. There's a lot of heavy energy. And afterwards, if you don't have a community, or you don't know what to do for your self-care practices, it can be a little bit of a hard life. And so, but it doesn't have to be. That's the thing. It can be pure joy. So anybody that's in the business and isn't experiencing pure joy, we just need to make a couple little tweaks and we'll get you there.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. A couple little tweaks to make the difference, right, Jill?
Yeah.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And so, and through what you're just sharing, through making those tweaks, you've created an amazing program for spiritual practitioners, haven't you?
Yes, yes. And I'm offering an introduction to it next week. So people can get a sneak peek, and it's going to be 4 days next week. We're going to be on together for about an hour and a half every day. And we are going to be talking about just awakening that spiritual entrepreneur in you. But then we're also going to be talking about structures to get clients, because it's a challenge. Where are they going to come from? So we're really going to be talking about authentic marketing and how to open that flow of clients coming to you. And we're just going to talk about the beauty that it is to have a spiritual business, a thriving spiritual business.
Yes.
What it takes to just rejoice in it and be happy in it and not have it be stressful or hard at all. Because it's just wonderful and amazing when you're following your calling.
Absolutely. And also it's so needed. It's so needed, what you're bringing, especially dialed in so specifically to spiritual practitioners. I love it. So good. So shall we pop the link in the chat, Jill, for your challenge next week?
Yeah, so we're in the live, and just in a few minutes we should put the link we'll put it in the comments below our live when we get in there. And I have a special gift for everybody that's your friend and follower. So if they use the discount code or the coupon code of Rachel VIP, all in caps, all in capital letters, Rachel VIP, you'll be able to sign up for next week for free.
Woo!
I know Rachel's going to be there some, and you're just going to it's going to be really neat. And we're going to be networking and you're going to meet a lot of people just like you that are either wanting to or are already practicing a spiritual practice. And we're going to network, and we're going to become referral partners, and we're going to learn all about how to grow businesses.
Oh yeah. So good. How to grow our businesses so that we all can make even more of the divine impact that we make through our beautiful modalities, which is incredible. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm so looking forward to being a part of it. I'll be getting up a little bit earlier for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm
trying to make it not too early.
I know. It starts at 9 a.m. right Pacific, starting on Monday. And what's the name of your challenge again, Jill?
It's Sacred Business Alchemy, because we are going to be alchemizing together. We're going to be alchemizing some amazing things. We're going to be creating.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. So Jill, I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to it. And also I decided one last question before we wrap up our time together with you today. And that is really, how do you feel like, what support did you need to really embrace and follow your divine path and your divine purpose?
Oh my gosh. It kind of comes twofold. So I would say just that little nudge of when I discovered that there was a mentor out there and a program out there that I could be in that would teach me exactly what I needed to do to grow my business and how to bring all my ideas together and all my passion together and say, okay, go do this now, and then go do this, and then go do this. And then I was able to walk away with a thriving business. That was like the nudge. And then I'm not going to say it's all sunshine and roses once you take that plunge, because oh my gosh, self-doubt and comparison and imposter syndrome, especially in this industry, it comes out. And when you're trying to do it by yourself, a lot of times we'll just give up. And if my spiritual practitioners are giving up, we're not reaching that goal of normalizing energetic medicine. So I need all the spiritual practitioners to not give up. And the way to do that is to have that structure and to have the community supporting you and lifting up your wings and telling you, no, you're amazing, keep going, no matter what's going on in the moment.
Yeah.
So I would say, I was almost, I think I was even just brand new into my 50s when I discovered what kind of support was available out there. Oh my gosh, if I had found this 20 years old earlier, what I could have done. So if I'd only known then what I know now. But the good news for everybody is there's help available, so that this can be a much easier, smoother road for you to fulfill your destiny.
Yes, for you to fulfill your destiny. So beautiful. And you are one of the incredible earth angels here in this world to help make that difference, which is so awesome. Right. Along with our divine teams, whether they're our angels or our dragons or ascended masters that we're working for, or guides, goddesses. It's incredible. It all comes.
Well, and I'll say one more thing, Rachel, is what's so beautiful about being a coach just for people in this industry is the channeling that I'm able to do on coaching calls. And then when I'm teaching, I'll get so many messages from my students, guides and angels and ancestors that say, oh, this person's going to need this. My person's going to be there today and they need to hear this. Or in a coaching call, just the direct channeling of, no, this is what you need to do. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's divine. It's not even me. I just get to be the channel of the divine wisdom that's coming through. So another amazing benefit to being a business coach for people in the spiritual industry is it's not just me.
Oh my gosh. I love it, Jill. I just love that you just shared that with us. That's just like so juicy. It's like, ooh, I want to be part of those channeling moments with you. Those amazing downloads.
Yes.
I am on the path too. I'm a mentor. I need to receive support as well. We all do.
Yeah.
Incredible.
We should always be getting support. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So Jill, we're super psyched. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today, to be with us, sharing about all the amazing ways that you make a divine impact in this world. So powerful. And join us, amazing ones, for next week for Jill's amazing Sacred Business Challenge that starts, Alchemy Challenge, right? That starts
Sacred Business Alchemy. Yeah.
Sacred Business Alchemy that starts this coming Monday. What's the date of the start date? That is the 12th. 12th through the 15th of February. 9 a.m. Pacific. Join Jill. You got the amazing code there right below the video, and the link, and then the code of all in caps, Rachel VIP, RICHEL VIP, and you can attend as my guest from Jill for free.
Yay!
So exciting! Yes, thank you so much, Jill.
Thank you, everybody.
Lots of love, everyone. Angel blessings. Thanks so much for joining us live, and we'll see you next week in Jill's amazing challenge. Bye. For now.